The #1 vintage coin in the world today, it's still the Morgan dollar. That hasn't changed since I started doing this going back 40 years ago. But over those 40 years, we've learned a lot. NGC, PCGS now give us population reports. We can see what is, or in what instances, what isn't being seen. But in the Morgan dollar series, there's still one coin that kind of just makes the day a lot more fun. And that is from that very first year of issue. And of course, we had to have an oops that year. And it's known as the 7/8 Tailfeather variety or error. But tonight we have it in proof-like. This one is special. So what is proof? Proof is a method of manufacture, right? It's a method of manufacture. How do you make something? We polish the dies, we strike them twice. Enormous pressure, great detail, a mirrored background. It's a proof, all right? What is an uncirculated coin? Well, it's a coin with regular dies, and then you strike it once and it's out there. Well, what do you have when you have an appearance of a proof, but you don't have a coin that was struck as a proof? Well, when you look at the actual process, it explains this beauty and how it happens. When they put a brand new die in the circulation, business circulation, they polish it like they do a regular proof die. They just strike it for a lot longer. As long as the die is crisp, they keep on striking it. And then when they refurbish the die, they polish it again. So that usually means the first 5 to 10 coins that are off of a die that's been fixed or refurbished, you get a coin that looks like a proof. Yet, it might not be from a proof. It might not be a proof. So they call them proof-likes. They are scarce. They are gorgeous. On the obverse, you can see here where the background just doesn't look quite right. Right? Morgan's popping a little bit more. On the reverse, you get even more of the mirror effect, which you normally don't see at all on a Morgan dollar. But the real key is at the tail feather on the bottom of the coin, you get the 7 tail feather correction over the 8 tail feather error, and you have 3 of them sticking out right there, the 7/8 at the bottom. Now you can see it to the plain sight. These are called strong. But guys, let's look at the graphic real quick. It's even easier. On the upper right, the first coin, an 8 tail feather. We fixed it with a 7 tail feather because all eagles have odd tail feathers, correct? And when you put one over the other, what happens is you get 3 little dribbies on the bottom. 7/8. So our first year Morgan has a error associated to it. And it's special. My competition has one. And they're at $5.95. The reason why a lot of them don't is because you just get lucky and you fall into it. You open up a roll of coins and you go through them and they're all 1878s, 7 tail feathers. You might find 1 or 2. And when you find 1 or 2, usually the roll is tied. The question is, how strong is it? Where to come off of the die? 8 tail feathers, NGC has seen 15,900. 7 tail feathers, they've seen 27,000. 7/8 strongs, they've seen only 7,000. Right? So just by looking at raw numbers, they're telling you don't find a lot of 7/8s. The difference is when in the reverse, when you look at the detail, as you see right here, I mean, the V's, just the detail in the breast feathers. But then the best part, and the reason this coin is the coin, is the type of strike it has. It was one of the first few coins off of the die at this time in history, 100 and give or take 40 years ago. And here the obverse is seen, the reverse is wow. Just the nature of repolishing and pushing them out there. Again, $5.95. Guys, give me a 30-second clock. I'm down to my last 3, everyone. If you have it in your shopping cart, you're going to hang around for a while. Please push it through. Get yourself an order number, and then if we can entice you with anything else later in the show, call us back. We'd love to have the sale, but we don't want you to lose this coin. This is the first time we've had a 7/8 tail feather in proof-like. Look at the item number. Ever on the air here at AVC. That's 15 plus years of 3 days, 5 hours, having fun. This coin is special.